What are some of your guys' favorite moments from the Logo Gauntlet thus far?
One of my favorite things about the Logo Gauntlet, me and Evan have this running joke called the Wall of Shame.
Oh, no!
There we go.
We gotta put Dooms on the Wall of Shame.
And it's people that come into the Gauntlet.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Lopez together down low. On the wings, it's Allen and Middleton, and it's Holiday in at the point. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. Count it.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
Here's Holiday. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Takes the three. The rebound by the Bucks. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo outside. They get the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Siakam, the pass to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Siakam from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pirtle with some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And again, no good by Toronto. Holiday against Schroeder. Takes one from 10 feet. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Back to Siakam.
You're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Pascal Siakam.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Now here's Siakam. Coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Pirtle with the ball. Middleton covering. Back to Siakam. Fires for 3. Tries again. Here's Pirtle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Now here's Allen. 14 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Rejected by Pirtle.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
It's not going to go for him. Good D by Middleton. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. And that one's good. Middleton.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Allen with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Kept alive. Allen, the pass to Middleton.
Raptors foul. OG Anunoby. First personal foul. First team
ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Exactly what you want from a two-guard. I mean, Middleton, he scores in the clutch as well. He assists, and he, for the most part, takes care of the rock.
And that one drops, so now they lead by one.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Anunoby for three, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hurdle against Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Siakam with the defensive effort.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And Toronto calls time here. How key is it to get off to a good start at this early portion of the schedule?
You know, it varies, but I do think it matters more than you think, BA, especially in the locker room. You know, you get off to a good start, everybody's feeling good, and you can build on that kind of momentum. If it goes bad early, things can fracture and splinter and make it tough for you.
The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Middleton's got 9.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Could have been called a foul, but Giannis stayed locked in and focused.
Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now here's Barnes. Back to Siakam. Over Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Middleton. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday passes to Lopez. That one falls.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Siakam, right side. The 3-ball. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Holiday against Schroeder. Now here's Holiday. He's closely guarded. Shot from 12. Toronto grabs the miss.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011 title, we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
You know what, Grant? Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win Finals MVP inspired this generation.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the bucket by the Raptors. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez, great second effort.
Toronto calls timeout.
In terms of players who kept evolving, Clark, I mean, come on. How about Brook Lopez?
Well, Grant, I love the fact that he never stopped improving his game. He folded three-point shooting into his arsenal, and he also became a much more active and intimidating rim protector.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Siakam. McDaniels is checked in for Barnes. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. Let's take a look at the numbers for Gary Trent.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Drives to the hoop. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Achua finds McDaniels. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's all knotted up.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Achua with the rebound. Pass to Trent. 4-3. Oh, again,
Gary
Toronto
Trent
with a
Jr.
triple.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Schroeder. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Achua with it, guarded now by Holiday. Portis against Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Now here's Holiday. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Holiday against Schroeder. Will it go? And he sinks the layup. Holiday's got 6.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
Outside McDaniels. Young, the pass to McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. McDaniels got his second basket of the game. The Bucks trail. Now here's Beasley. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connaughton.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Koloko, he's checked in for Young. Trent for 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 10.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
That one drops for him.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Here's Schroeder. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
14 feet away. Here's Crowder. And it's in there.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Trent, the pass to Achua. Tipped away. Crowder with a steal. Here's Holiday. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Trent. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Trent's got 13.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Schroeder against Holiday. And here's Crowder from the arc. They get it back.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Trent, the pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Achua with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Trent's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Portis. On the wing, Holiday. It's deflected. Schroeder against Beasley. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
A big-time effort for Gary Trent Jr., providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center position. And the Bucks with the possession here after the basket by Toronto. In transition for the finish. Achua with the dunk.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game out, 36 points for him. Jumps up. Here's Trent. And he lays it in on the break. Trent's got 15 points.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Trent finds Anunoby. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And so Trent will bring it up for Toronto. 16-point lead. Well, Clark, with his mix of power and length, at times Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan, but Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Second chance shot. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Beasley. Anunoby against Allen. Here's Middleton. Again, Milwaukee!
Versatility in an offensive player always appealing to me. And Chris Middleton is one of those guys who's got great versatility.
Siakam gets the bucket. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Timeout called, Milwaukee. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Now here's Beasley. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And that one's good. Middleton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Barnes against Middleton. Trent from long range. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Now here's Middleton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Trent. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Anunoby for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Beasley finds Antetokounmpo. Poked loose. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Siakam with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Siakam, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality. Somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously. And he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Trent. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And he makes it on the layup. Barnes has got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
Barnes, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Beasley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Clark with Malik Beasley. He's someone who can really light it up offensively.
Yeah, you know, he can shoot it off the movement, off the dribble pull-up, or he can take it all the way to the rack. I think he's much more than just a spot-up three-point shooter.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Crowder, he's checked in for Chris Middleton, and it's Connaughton in for Allen.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
Now here's Anunoby. 7 points in the game. Boucher finds Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Barnes. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Miami.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right. The number of big trades have been more prevalent recently. And some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
Some room here for Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Holiday's got 10 points. Anunoby passes to Young. Outside for Boucher. Back to Young. Right wing. Anunoby for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
And the Raptors lead by 20.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom! And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Young. Koloko comes in for Boucher. And McDaniels is subbed in for Scotty Barnes. Schroeder against Holiday. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Back to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Connaughton for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate. They're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
For the Raptors, Koloko, 2 shots.
That one's off. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Good on the second one. Now Holiday. He's got 13. Pass to Portis. Connaughton with the ball. The three is up. And Anunoby pulls it down. Now McDaniels puts up a three. Crowder grabs a miss. Antetokounmpo outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Koloko to the left side wing. And here's Schroeder outside. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Crowder outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's McDaniels. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Knocks it down from distance.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Connaughton outside. From the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Koloko. Uses the glass on the layup.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Connaughton. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, Giannis, just too much.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And so it's Toronto looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested from deep range. Just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward, Holiday and Allen in the backcourt, and it's Crowder in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Siakam. Barnes in the post. He's against Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barnes has got 13.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Koloko. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Antetokounmpo with it. Siakam covering. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 17.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors, another 3.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness. Not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Lakers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Toronto, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Rejected by Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Koloko. Here's Middleton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
That free throw good from Middleton. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They led the game at one point by 20.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Outside Schroeder. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Schroeder's got 8.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Holiday taking his time here. Six on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Allen with it. Antetokounmpo outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Siakam, the pass to Trent. And there it is for him.
Trent Jr.
Trent's got 27.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Middleton. Offensive rebound. Lopez. Goes back up. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Trent, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Beasley's checked in for Holiday. And Toronto also making a switch. Chua's checked in. 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam outside. Back to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Siakam, no good. The Bucks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And the big finish by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Barnes. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Barnes has got 18.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Raptors on D. Beasley finds Middleton. Beasley outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Beasley. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Achua. Good work defensively by Lopez. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 47% during this third quarter. Middleton. Here's Allen. Rejected by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And the Bucks shooting a solid 47%. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Dennis Schroeder, 4th.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Allen, left side. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. It's good.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. And it's Trent penetrating. Back to Siakam. Trent against Allen. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. Fires in the triple. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
They grab their own miss. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, I feel our manifest destiny is to grow, not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well. Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Now here's Trent. Yep, that one goes. Trent's got 11 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Trent on the wing. Outside Barnes. Trent outside. From downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Beasley outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Here's Trent. Drilled from 11 feet out. Trent's got 33 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And the Bucks call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Crowder comes in for Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for Beasley. Milwaukee with the ball. Connaughton outside. Pass to Portis. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. On defense, the Raptors. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Drilled from 11 feet out. Portis has gotten his first points in this one.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA, created more opportunities.
The BA Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
Toronto has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. McDaniels finds Barnes. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday is checked in.
For your Bucks, Drew Holiday.
Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Crowder.
Third, 2 minutes.
Over McDaniels. And it's Crowder missing. It's been all Raptors. Pass to Boucher. Right side Barnes. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. He's doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Anunoby. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 31. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision in pick and roll sets. That's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
Anunoby for three. It's hauled in by Portis. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 18. Antetokounmpo can't connect. 43 seconds left in the third. Anunoby passes to Boucher. Back to Anunoby. And here's the Chua. The three from Barnes. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Rejected by Barnes.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Holiday against Schroeder. And the Bucks miss again. Pass to Anunoby. From outside the arc. On target from range. Anunoby's got 21 points in the game. And so it's Toronto with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Raptors' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. So for Toronto right now, Pascal Siakam out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Anunoby in at the 2 guard. And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by Toronto. The shot by Holiday, no good. Anunoby on the wing. Allen defending. And Anunoby gets it to go.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
High post Young. Back to Anunoby. Young, the pass to Schroeder. Now Siakam. Back to Schroeder. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, Milwaukee's shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Crowder. The 3. They get it again. Allen. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Anunoby for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 14 points here in the second half. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lopez. Oh, you look at the size of the contracts now. Clark, you wish you could still lace them up?
Hey, it's all relative, B.A. Guys that played way before me probably felt the same way about the money we were making in the mid-'80s. So it's relative, but it is quite astronomical. But it is a function of TV contract revenue and also merchandising and other income from ticket sales and the like, and that number is humongous, and the players deserve a significant portion of that, and that's why the math, as crazy as it looks, still works.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Pass to Holiday. The 3. Another shot. Back to Allen from about 19. Schroeder with a rebound. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to Young. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
You know, he might look a little thin, even wiry out there, but Young is strong. And he has no issues finishing after a bump or a hack. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
The drive by Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
On the wing, Holiday. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
I have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Young. Anunoby on the wing. Siakam outside. Now McDaniels launches a 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought. Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
And over the years, one thing we've seen from Drew Holiday, he is clutch.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
And he knocks down the first one, and the league looking to curb how much the top teams can spend. Stricter financial rules now in place, Clark.
Yeah, I like the salary cap. Its theory is good and well-intentioned. I think it does help the small market teams a bit. A lot of teams didn't like how certain West Coast teams were spending, but I still think there's room to give teams the option to exceed limits if they're willing to pay the consequences for doing so. Eyes all over the floor. Easy dish there for Holiday.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Dick. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Holiday against Young. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Schroeder, rejected by Lopez. Beasley misses. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Raptors. Young finds Porter. Dick, the pass to Porter. On the wing, Porter. Oh, deflected. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
The Raptors have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Dick, that one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Dick's got 4 points this quarter.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Here's Holiday, pass to Connaughton. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Dick. And here's Porter outside. Nails it from 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Dick. Soft touch off the glass.
Shooting through contact, Grady Dick has a compact release that holds up well.
Well, Milwaukee's shooting just 28% during this 4th quarter. Here's Holiday, down low. Here's Lopez. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Koloko, he's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Schroeder. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Raptors.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Buries it from three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Count it.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Here's Koloko. To the inside. Here's Trent. Buries it down low. Trent's got 15 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Beasley. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the three.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Boucher for three. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Over Trent. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, the Stars may be extending their prime. But on average, the NBA is becoming a young man's game.
Well, I don't think that's going to change. I mean, the demands of the game make it a young person's game. By percentage, the league has half as many players in their 30s as it did in the 90s. It's faster paced. It's more demanding. There's more movement. There's more wear and tear. I think it continues to favor younger legs.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Porter Jr. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Boucher.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
The Bucks shooting about 32% during this fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
And the basket by Trent.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Down low. And Lopez gets it to go.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Dick. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last.
Raptors ball.
Barnes finds Boucher. Trent on the wing. Takes a three. He drops it from range. Trent's got 42 in the game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
And down it goes. 2 points. Barnes has got 12 points here in the second half.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Lopez passes to Beasley. The three is up. Pure from three-point range.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The Bucks shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Holiday against Trent. And here's Connaughton for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 8 here already in the game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And per the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue, Clark.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see the two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Gary Trent Jr.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Koloko, he's checked in for Toronto.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
And he nails the third. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They swipe it. Left side Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Barnes. And the Raptors, another three.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
Back to Barnes. Here's the three. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Barnes.
3 points.
Trent's got 45 points. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.